Hello, everybody. This is MoveEasy Yoga, and it is February 20th, 2021. We're going to start in the regular fashion, just lying on your back. Artisavasana, half Shavasana, half corpse pose. Just watching your breath. I love my body, and my body loves me. Go ahead and bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers or stack your hands, or put a set of therapy balls under your occipital ridge. Either way, don't move anything except your eyeballs for vagus nerve reset. Just shift your eyeballs to the right. Your eyes can be open or closed, and wait for an involuntary yawn, sigh, swallow, or gulp. Just moving the vagus nerve to the relaxing, restoring, healing side of the nervous system, and from the fight, flight, stressed out side of the nervous system. Come back to center. Shift your eyeballs to the left and wait for an involuntary sigh, swallow, yawn, gulp. And come back to center and do this 2 more times, right, left, without my cueing. Finish up. Keep your hands there, or if your hands are not there, if you have a therapy ball underneath, that's okay too. Your hands can be at your side or on your belly, chest. For head ramping, we're just going to slide the occipital ridge up along the floor and press the occipital ridge into the floor, and it'll slide up of its own accord. Stay for a couple breaths and then release. And then again, repeat, slide, press and slide. The chin will drop. And 3 more times. Press, slide, hold, release. Finish up. You can leave your knees bent. Your hands can be by your chest, come down by your hips, or you're on your chest. Either way, we're going to do breathing, abdominal thoracic breath with a square. It's a square, but it's actually another version of the extended exhale breath. So inhaling into your belly and then your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 4. And then exhale for 8, or as long as you can. Up to 8. Hold for 4. And then inhale for 4. So inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 8. Hold for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale, hold for 4. Exhale for 8, or as long as you can. Hold for 4. And keep going 2 more rounds without my cueing. And when you're finished, let's do hypopressives. Let's do the hypopressive, the classic one. So just bring your arms overhead, like you're hugging a tree, not overhead, not overhead, just in front of you, like you're hugging a tree. The palms go reverse, flip up to the ceiling. And remember that your toes are off the floor. So if you are not muted, can you mute yourself? Because I cannot mute you, and I'd like everyone but me and Kathy to be muted. So check it out. Mute yourself if you need to. And so from here, 3 breaths, and then hold your breath out, hold your inhale out for 15 counts, or as long as you can. So 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath, inhale. Exhale all the way out. Hold your breath out, no breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's it. Just release your hands and go ahead and extend your legs and cross your right ankle over your left. Start by hugging a tree. Start with your hands by hugging a tree, and then but stack the left hand on top of the right hand. And now bring your arms overhead. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale all the way out. Hold your breath out, no breath. You should feel a hollowing in your belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's all on that side. Just unravel and switch sides. Left ankle over right. Arms up, right. Let's see, the left ankle's on top, the right hand is on top. And then the arms go overhead. 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath, inhale. Exhale. All the way out. Hold your breath out, no breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just wiggle and stretch. And let me check my there's 2:20. Check my script here. Okay, now we're going to do, I promised you this was going to be a head to toe practice. You're going to probably have to do your side bends and your spine twists and your back bends on your own, just maybe with a YouTube that says basic practice. We're going to come up to seated, to a floor seated position. We're going to do the head, neck, tongue series that I introduced sometime not in the too distant past. The first one is the sliding nod, which looks a lot like head ramping, but is good to know it's an alternative to head ramping. I want you to put your fingers at the occipital ridge. You don't have to put both hands, either one or both hands, and then tuck your chin tightly. So the first thing you're going to do is drop your chin. Different than the other one. Now pull the head back. So pull the head back, and that's it. And hold for 10 seconds, and then release. We're going to do this 5 times. So the first thing you're going to do is tuck your chin tightly. and then fold the neck forward. And now pull the head back. And hold for about 10 seconds. And release. We're going to do 3 more of those. So the first thing you do is tuck your chin tightly. And then fold the neck forward. Feel the nice stretch along the cervical spine. And now pull the head back. This is just getting at some of these, the tension in the back of the head, back base of the skull, from a slightly different angle. Release. 2 more. Tuck the chin, fold the neck forward, and then pull the head back. And hold, count to about 10 or 15. And then release. 1 more. Tuck the chin tightly, fold the neck forward, and now pull the head back. And count to 10 or 15. And now we're going to do this, turning the head a little bit to the right, about 15 or 20 degrees to the right. So it's the same thing. We're going to do it 5 times again, only this time, well, it should feel a little differently. So go ahead and turn your head to the right, just gently, and then tuck your chin tightly, fold your neck forward, pull the head back, and you should feel a stretching sensation here. And just count to 5 or 10 or count to 10 or 15. Holding the stretch. And then releasing. Let's do number 2, sorry. Tuck, fold, and then pull back. Make sure you're sitting in good position. In fact, I'd rather you put your hands on the floor to help you in good posture than have your head or your hands at your neck if you're having trouble sitting up. Number 3, tuck, fold, and then press back. And count to 10 or 15. And then let go. Number 4, still looking to the right. Tuck your chin. Drop your neck. Fold it forward. And then press the head back. And count to 10 or 15. Should feel a stretching sensation at the base of the skull. And then let go. Last one on this side. Tuck your chin. Fold the neck forward. Press the head backward. Pull the head backward. Feel the sensation of stretching at the base of the skull. Count to 10 or 15. And then let go. Turn. Come back slowly. Just slowly cross over to the other side. You're turning to the left, 15 or 20 degrees. Number 1, tuck the chin tightly. Fold the neck forward and then press the back of the head, the back of the skull, backward. Count to 10 or 15. Release. Repeat. Tuck. Fold. Pull. Release. Number 3. Tuck. Fold. Pull back. Release. Number 4. Tuck. Fold. Pull back. And release. Last one. Tuck. Fold. Pull back. Hold. And come on out of that. Just see if you would just wiggle your neck side to side, or make a little circle maybe, and see what it feels like. So that was working directly at the occipital ridge. Now we're going to do some work at the jaw. Your mouth is closed and your teeth loosely, and the teeth are also together loosely. Let's see here. So this is jaw. So put your hands on either side of your jaw. And then push on the front. I'm sorry, in the front. And then push forward, resist with resistance. Keep it light, hold it for 10 seconds. So count to 10 or 15 while you push the jaw forward into your hands that are in front of you. Sit tall, everybody. And release. We're going to do this 2 more times. Just pressing the jaw forward into the hands that are on the front of the jaw, front of the chin. Count to 10 or 15. Release. And then repeat it 1 more time. The jaw can be strengthened with movements like this. Now we're going to do side to side, jaw side to side. So put your fingers on the right side of your jaw and push the side of the jaw into your fingers, but resist. Remember, you're resisting with your hand, but only lightly, because you can really fatigue your jaw if you do it too much. We're going to repeat 3 times on this side. So just pressing the jaw into the hand is resisting, and counting to 10 or 15 for a 10-second hold. And release, and 2 more times. Press. So the hand is pressing in, the jaw is pressing out to the side. And release, and then the last one. Press. Last one on this side. You could do this and pretend that you were the thinker. Right. All right. Nobody would know the difference. Left side. You can wiggle your mouth and jaw if you want for a minute. Left side, same thing. Put your hand on your jaw on your left side and press into the hand, the jaw into the hand into the jaw, and count. If you have headaches, if you have tension in your jaw, if you have tension in your neck, this may be just the thing for you. Release. Number 2. If you have headaches, migraine headaches. And release, and last one. And that's enough of that. The next in this series is tongue. So go ahead and wiggle your mouth and your jaw to release them a little bit from that. And now, keeping the lips together, you're going to push the tongue, the tip of your tongue, place it at so your lips are together, but and your teeth are slightly, loosely apart, just soft. So you're not gripping your teeth. And then push the tip of your tongue at the roof, into the roof of the mouth where the teeth and the palate meet. And you're going to push hard and hold for 10 seconds. If you want to you can put your fingers underneath your chin to feel the underneath muscles underneath the jaw working. Release. We're going to repeat it 2 more times. Press hard. And release. And 1 more time. So you're not moving your jaw this time, just pressing your tongue on the palate. Okay, tongue at palate. The next one is tongue at first big ridge. This time you're going to curl your tongue and press the bottom of your tongue into the first big ridge on the top of your at the palate. Keep your lips together, and you're going to curl and press hard for 10 seconds, and then rest for 10 seconds, and then press. Oh, I forgot the resting the last time. Okay. Curl your tongue. Release and hold, count to 10. Curl your tongue and press the bottom of the tongue in this in front of the ridge, the first big ridge. And release the tongue and count to 10. Last one. Curl the tongue and place the bottom of the tongue in front of the big palate, the big ridge. Press. You could have also, and then release and wait for 10. You could have also felt the muscles underneath your jaw working in that one. So those 2 tongue exercises are really good for double chin and for toning up the bottom of the jaw, which is why I included them. We're now going to do, so that was the tongue, jaw, neck, head, and now we're going to go to toes. So we're going to do the 6-point therapy ball release, 6-point foot release with the therapy balls. And then if we have time, we'll do some other uh, foot and ankle stuff. So that was the neck, jaw, head. That was from head to toe. But you know we're skipping a lot of things in between, which I hope you'll catch on a video. But this should feel good for a change. So Kathy is gonna tell where you go here on with a Sharpie. The first one is under the big toe mound in the middle. In the middle, 1. 2 is in the center of your medial arch. 3 is just above the heel, also at the end of the arch. 4 is on the outside of the center of the arch, and 5 is on the inside of the center of the arch. And that's 6. Oh, did you do 6 already? Okay. So stand up, you guys. Whoops, it's hard for me to see that. Oh, there, that's.
The light's wrong.
Yeah, wrong light. The lighting is wrong. The production location has changed.
Yeah.
Temporarily. So stand up and find your therapy ball or a tennis ball if you don't have a therapy ball, and start. We're going to time for 30 seconds at each point. So there's going to be 6 points on the right and the left. So put your ball at the first point, which is just point number 1, just below the mound, the metatarsal mound, just below the ball of the foot. Drop your heel, and we'll start timing. You get a few extra seconds on this one. I'm going to go get a ball so I can do this. Okay. Go to the next location, which is in the middle of the medial arch, in the middle of everything, really. And we're going to start timing. Number 3 is below that, just in front of the heel. Number 4 is back to the center, but to the outside of the foot. And then come straight across to the inside, center inside. Yummy. And the last one is up below the big, just below the big toe mound. 6-point foot release with therapy balls. Okay, walk around a little bit and see if you can notice the difference between the right foot and the left, so you can appreciate the work you've done. And then whenever you're ready, go to the other side. Starting at point number 1, just below the big toe mound, or the not the big toe mound, just the metatarsal mound of the foot. Just breathing, standing tall. And the next point is down in the middle, right in the center of everything. Medial arch. This is good for balance. This is good for ankles. This is good for gait. And since the feet are the beginning of everything, this is good for everything, actually. The next location is just in front of the heel, just below where you were. See if your foot is directly facing forward in front of the toe, so that the toes are directly in front of the heel. The next position is number 4, is to the outside of the center. If this could be a little tender for some people. And then come directly across the foot to the inside center of the foot. One of the things I want you to notice is when we work on head, neck, a little bit of neck, jaw, and we work on feet, do you feel exercised? I think you will, even though we missed a lot of sections of the body. Last one, directly underneath the big toe mound. Okay. Stop that. Now come out, walk around, see how you feel. And let me look at my script here. I'm inclined. Just check in with yourself. How are you feeling? I am thinking that we will do the 3-point ankle stretch. So that I forgot to mention that to you. That requires either a half round, which I hope you have, or a yoga brick, but probably the thinner yoga brick rather than the thicker one. We're going to work on 3 different points of the ankle. Heel on the floor, the toes on the round. And Kathy's putting her foot back, but you want your feet parallel. And we're going to time this 30 seconds, but we're going to bend forward. So it's a flexion exercise. It's more dynamic than just a stretch. So just bending the knee or the ankle, folding at the ankle a little bit forward. Forward, forward, forward. So if you feel the knee in this, you've gone too far. This is just an ankle flexion. And now you're still flexing, you're still forward flexing, but you're going to flex a little bit to the outside of the foot. Just a small amount. This is one of the best ankle strengtheners I know of. And then come back and make it, you're still forward flexing, but you're flexing a little bit to the inside of the foot. And switch sides. Forward flexion. Make sure the toes are directly in front of the heels. So the foot is straight forward. The toes are straight forward. Flex, flex. It's a little bounce. It's a dynamic move. Maybe you could also do this statically by just holding. And then flex a little bit to the inside of the foot. Or do I usually start on the outside, but I guess I started on the inside this time. Just as long as you get both sides, it's probably not a big issue. And go to the other side. So just a slight, the flexion is going slightly to the outside of the foot. Maybe Vicky will join us sometime, Kathy.
I told her about this class. She's gonna check it out on YouTube.
Oh, okay, well, that's a good idea. Come on back, release, come off of the half round. We're going to do heel lifts. You can walk around, you can wiggle, you can make ankle circles. Your ankles and your feet should feel a lot more alive with some of the work we've been doing. This is just going to be heel lifts. You're going to need a therapy ball if you have one, or a tennis ball. We're going to upgrade the move after a little while. So you can do well. Let's do this. Let's do 10 both heels lifting. So these are the heel lifts. 10 up. And now do alternating for 10. So right, left, right, left. You'll get it in a minute. So you really should be kind of up on your heels the whole time. So you're always up and then one's down and then, yeah, that's more like it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then go ahead and put a ball between your heels as far down and as far back as you can get it at your ankles. And then do the both heels lift, heels up. Whoops, there goes the ball. The birds have been very well behaved.
Yes, they have. I gave them,
Oh, you gave them an anesthesia.
yes, keep their mouths busy, like children.
So this time you should feel the connection. This helps you find the connection between your feet and your core. So see if you can find that as you move up and down. And that's probably enough of that. And because we do have a few more minutes and because I love to get spine twists and back bends in, let's do the back bend against the wall and the spine twists on the wall. So do you have a wall?
Well, I can demonstrate the move on the fireplace.
Okay. Might be perfect. Okay. So your back is against the wall. You're standing in good posture. Your feet are parallel. The heels are directly behind the toes. The toes are directly in front of the heels. And bring your arms up and over. And remember, you don't want to thrust your hips forward. They're directly over the ankles. We're going to time for 40 seconds. This is your only back bend today, so make it a good one. Enjoy it. If you don't like this movement, you could sit in a chair, put your hands on the back, bottom edges of the back of the chair and find another back bend there. And come on out of that. And can you do the side bend? I mean, the spine twist against the wall? Good. Yeah, I think so. So right shoulder at the wall, right foot in front, left foot behind, then the elbows, and rotate the thoracic spine while you keep the lumbar spine and the hips moving forward. And breathe. And slowly untangle yourself and go to the other side, left shoulder at the wall, left foot in front, right foot behind. Your behind foot is on an angle. It's not perpendicular. It's more, yeah, it's more in but like a 45-degree angle. And then go ahead and rotate and breathe. And then let's go ahead and turn around, right shoulder to the wall. We're going to do a side bend. You're going to stand, cross your your outside ankle. Oh, no, in front of your inside ankle. And then bring your outside arm up and over. And breathing. Side bending. So remember, all of this is in the thoracic spine. You want to keep your hips directly, pretty much directly over your knees and ankle, well, your ankles. Side bend at the wall. And switch sides. Left shoulder to the wall. Cross your right ankle in front of your left. Take your outside arm up and over. You may be able to get your entire palm and fingers on the wall. Maybe not, maybe just the fingertips. Maybe something less than that, but just try to find a good side bend. Notice I snuck in back bend, spine twist, and side bend here, all in one little triplet. Okay, unravel. Gently bring yourself down to the floor for Yoga Nidra. Cover yourself up. Maybe you want to cover your eyes. Just be warm and comfortable. You can extend your legs. You can keep your knees bent. You could put your bent knees up on a couch or a chair, which is actually what I recommend. My favorite. Start with your breath, inhaling and exhaling, and noticing the fall of the belly, the rise and fall of the belly. And now bring your attention and awareness to the center of your eyebrows, center of your throat, right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, right wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, left wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, spiritual heart center, right side of your chest, heart center, left side of your chest, heart center, navel center, center of your pelvis, right hip, knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, left hip, knee, ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, navel center, heart center, center of your throat, center of your eyebrows. This completes the 61-point guided Yoga Nidra meditation. Just go ahead and start to bring your attention fully back to the room and back to your body. Wiggle everything. Bring your arms overhead so you can stretch your legs in one direction and your arms in the other. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, circle your ankles and your wrists. Stretch. Hug your right knee and then your left knee. Hug both knees and rock from side to side. And then whenever you're ready, roll all the way over onto your side with your bottom arm as a pillow, and then bring yourself up to seated. Find a comfortable seated position. I'm going to unmute yourself, everybody. I'm going to remove the spotlight. I'm going to put everyone on gallery. For myself, I can't do that for you. What else am I going to do? I am going to, that's it. I think I did it all. Bring your hands to your heart. Press the fingers to get palms together very, very strongly. See if you can find your scapula when you press your hands together. Find your good posture, find your scapula. And then go ahead and release that. And the hands are soft now. And you're going to bring the back of your skull up towards the ceiling so it can go nod up and over the cervical, the top of the cervical spine. Just up and over, nodding, rolling forward, bowing to each other, acknowledging and honoring the light in each of us. And acknowledging and honoring the light and the light that we all are. And we will close the class by saying to each other, Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.